It looked like I was getting a nibble. How do we set the hook? Do we... Oh, okay. We just have to wait for that thingy-madoodle. Look at that. Did we get it? We got it! It's a bluegill. Hell yeah. All right, this is fun. Welcome back, everybody, to The Infected. I'm the Bearded OG, and in this episode, we are going to get into fishing. We're going to finish our stone grinder, and the main goal for this episode is to go to the big city and go loot the big city. And, yeah. So, I had another bear attack off camera. So that was exciting. Let's see. I've done a couple of things off camera. So what I have done, as you can see, is I've placed 5 turbines down. You guys told me in the comments that I should put these up so that way we have power coming in at nighttime, and that made perfect sense to me, so I did that. And that... our power situation now is actually able to keep up with the load and then some, because the sun's out, so we got the solar panels working as well as the turbines, so we kind of stabilized the power on that. However, I am in the process of making another refrigerator, and this refrigerator needs 25 iron ingots because this fridge is completely full. And so, yeah, that's going to change that. So it seems to me like the way this game's going to work, at least early on, is that, we're going to have to gradually build up our power capacity as we add more stuff, which is a very obvious statement now that I think about it. But it's more, I said that more just me, trying to figure out the game loop, right? So, yeah. Okay, let's see. What else have I done? I added another overflow crate here, which has some extra lead ingots. I went back to the cave, got another batch of ore and a bunch more lead and stuff like that. I added another iron fragments thingy and another lead ore thingy. This lead I'm hanging on to make steel, by the way. So let's go ahead and finish this first. I have everything. If you look in the lower left-hand corner, I have everything I need except for 20 iron ingots. And I'm at present storing up all of these iron fragments until I have 2 full bins of them before I start using them for more iron ingots. So we can put these 2 in there, and then we can put the stone and the other fragment in, and then let's build a furnace up. I've mentioned this before, and this is not at all a bad thing, but this game is non-stop. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep up with what I currently have going on. And we still have a lot more stuff to add and do and all that, so it's just, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, you could sit down and play this game straight through for the whole day and not at a single point in time have nothing to do. So I don't think that's a bad thing. It's just an interesting observation, I guess, about this game. All right. Anyway, so let's see. We did get a zombie attack too, but it was only 3 of them. They all hit the spikes, so I didn't even bother filming it because it was just pretty anticlimactic. I am going to continue working on bricks too, as we go along, because we're going to need lots of bricks for lots of things. So let's put these in here, and we'll just keep building those up. We're going to need those, for example, to upgrade walls and stuff like that. And I'm sure they're going to be needed for other things as well. Okay, so I think that's everything that I've done off camera. I made several more small rations, and I've eaten a couple of those since then. I think I had a total of 6 at one point. Because I, had a bunch of chicken meat. And here again, I've left the fire running. And it's just like I said, I'm not very good at multitasking. I'm just not in real life, let alone in games. So it's hard for me to keep up with everything. But you know what? It doesn't matter. We're having fun. And that's the main thing. We waste a little fuel here and there. So what? Who cares? All right. So anyway, let's grab another batch of these, and then we'll get that stone extractor thingamadoodle going. Throw all that stuff in there. And grab another batch of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, something else. Lost count already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Put those back in there. Let me check Mikey's assignments too. What is he doing? Plant beds. Yeah, I'm not doing anything at the moment with wood, so let's switch this to stone crates, and we'll just keep him on repair stuff. He should be good on food. Yeah, he's got lots of food, and he has 14 repair kits, so he's good to go. So what we need to do is grab 20 iron ingots, and we have 2 already. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And that should finish this out. Boom. All right. This is stone. Oops. I'm trying to type at an angle here. Stone grinder 1. And now what we need to do is get power to this. So... that means we need... Oh, you know what else I need to remember to do? We need to fix our tools. Let's do that right now so I don't forget. I guess we have to put them in our hand, right? So, yeah. So let's do our spear first. If you look in the lower right-hand corner, you can see what the durability is. And we just basically right-click on the grindstone until we fix it. And as far as I know, it doesn't seem to take any durability... max durability away from the tool. I haven't... Yeah, it's still 100, so we're good there. Okay, let's grab our axe. And... Oh, I guess we chop the stone first before we grind it. Okay. And then let's do our pick that I had to remake, but it's already half down from all the usage. Very fun. I love this. This is good stuff. This is a really good game. Okay, so we need to grab our upgrade tool, and we need to grab some wire, and we need to set a junction in okay, I guess... I mean, normally I would put the junction right smack dab in the corner so we have a nice straight, run of wire. But because that stone's in the way, I guess I'm going to have to... I guess we're going to have to put it here. I mean, I could just run it straight across here at an angle. Or what we could do is get up here. I don't know what direction that's supposed to be. I'm guessing it's supposed to be this direction. Probably doesn't actually really matter. Yeah, let's just do this. We'll put one here. We'll put one here. Make sure that's straight. And then this one we want to be right smack dab above there, right about there. Okay. And what do you guys need again? Iron, 1 copper, 4 screws. Let's just grab all the screws. We need 3 iron and 3 copper. Come on. I can't quite get it. Okay, there we go. That is straight, right? I guess it is. That seems like it's... It is going down at a little bit of an angle, but it's probably not too noticeable. In fact, it's not really noticeable at all unless you're actually over here, which we won't normally be. Okay, so no, I don't want to delete wires. I want to add one. See, the problem is I'm stuck down here. Come on. There we go. This is a tight spot. Okay, can I... How do I... Don't I just press E? Yeah, I do. Okay, connect that wire. Connect that wire. Connect that wire. Come on, connect to there. Why aren't you connecting to there? There we go. And then connect to there. Oh! That's a problem. Connect to there. Connect to there. No. Damn it, Jim. Here. Yes, I want to delete that wire. Okay, try that again. I don't know why it canceled that first wire. I did something wrong. I'm just not sure what it was. Okay, get up here. Come on, you can do it. Oh, for fuck's sake. There, Can I... See, the thing is, I have to be looking at the relay, not that, or it's going to connect it to that again. All right, get a run and jump. There, finally. Okay, now, connect to the U. What happened? I think it connected to this. Or to that again. Wow, this is being a pain in the frickin' ass. Can I... Okay, let's just move that out of the way for a minute. Should have just done this in the first place. Goodness gracious. Things shouldn't be this hard. Now, run the wire to here. And then run that wire to there. Am I at some kind of a capacity limitation thing here? Okay, so that takes care of that. Now, are we going to be able to put this back in and get a wire down to it as well? I guess technically it should be going that way. And, oh my god, I hope you let me put this back down in here. There. Let's do this. Let's get our chair. Hop up on the chair. Okay, now wire there. I think we did it. I think we did it. Okay. So it seems to me like the problem there was I just, my cursor was not selecting the right thing, and it was causing us a little bit of grief. Okay, so you're back to running, right? Yes, you are. Okay, good. And now we have this handy-dandy new little stone grinder. Right mouse click to take all items, H to discard all sand. So I guess we need to fill you up. Right? I think so. And hopefully Michael... Michael? Is that his name? Michael? Hopefully Mike will do that. I don't know if he likes to be called Michael or not. I know several Mikes in real life since it's a very common name, and some of them like to be called Michael, some of them like to be called Mike. Oh, wow. Okay, that was all one fell swoop. Okay, now, is this... Yes, it's working. I can see because if you look in the lower left-hand corner, it has a countdown. Right mouse click to take all items. I want, what's its maximum capacity? I'm not sure. Guess we'll figure it out, right? Okay, cool. And then Mike will fill that back up for us. Here he comes. Look at him. You go, man. Mike's a hard-working dude. He's just scooping stone up out of the nether. That's funny. I mean, that's fine with me. The game probably has him do that just because eventually all the boulders anyways run out, which he will harvest when they are around. So, all right, cool. Let's get another batch of bricks going. You know what? It would be handy to just have a workbench out here. Well, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, so we'll go here, we'll go here, we'll go here and do max. And then we'll load these up in the brick dryer. I probably am going to want to get more than one of these going too. Because what I was thinking is that we put an extra workbench right here, but I'll probably actually put 2 brick drying thingies right there. I wonder if the game would let me put a workbench over that. Oh, it's not going to let me move that. Okay, well, I'll mess with that later. That's not something we have to do right now. Okay, so the next thing on the agenda for today is to try out fishing. We have not done any fishing yet, and fish oil is used to make medical stuff and food. Speaking of which, yeah, let's wait a little bit longer and then we'll take a small ration and that should top us off. By the way, our health cap is now up to 101. Our thirst cap is up to 103. And our stamina cap, our stamina cap's up to 103 and our thirst cap is at 102. It's a beautiful thing. Let's go here and drink some water. Oh, sink. Right. I wanted to do the sink too. I said we would do that next episode, so let's do it. So let's go. Do we go to plumbing? What's that? Pipe relay. Use to connect water pipes. No. Okay, so we go to furniture, kitchen, and sink. We need to learn the tech for that. So sink technology. There we go. And go back to here. Placeables, furniture, kitchen, sink. Why don't we... We're going to have to hook this up to a pipe, though, aren't we? I mean, yeah, we are. Okay. So, I guess my question about that, let's just stick this here for now, is with the pipes, water pipe. Craft on advanced workbench. Use the upgrade tool to attach pipes to components. Okay, so I figured that would be the case, but do we have to connect the pipe to some kind of a pump? Let's go back to build and placeables. And let's look and see what the options are for that. Is there any kind of a water pump kind of thingamadoodle? Clay grinder. Mixer, grinder. Others. Coal heater. Clay soil extractor. We're probably going to want 1 or 5 of those eventually. And really beef up the production. Okay, water house. Is that what this is? Is this essentially like a water pump? See, it doesn't tell me what the water house is used for. It should tell me that. If we go back to furniture, back to kitchen, and back to sink, it says it provides clean water, but it doesn't say how to hook it up. All right, since the game is not telling me exactly what the water house is for, give me a second. I'm going to look that up on the wiki. Okay, yep, that's exactly what the water house is. It's essentially a pump that provides water to sinks and greenhouses. Let's go ahead and take a nap here, or I guess we'll go to bed because it's nighttime. So let's go ahead and learn the water house technology. So we have 3 points left, but only 4 more things to learn. So we just have to find 1 more tech point, and then we can do everything from that list. What do you need? Aluminum planks? Okay, you don't need anything we can't do. The water house. So the water house needs to be powered. We have a relay there already. Okay, wait a second. Where's that relay at again? It's just a little bit to the right. Well, you know what we could do, though, is we could run a relay right to that seam. So the water house has to be on the ground, or it said it can be on a foundation that's really close to the ground. So if we put the water house down here, we just have to run a pipe from it to the sink, which should be easy enough to do, and we'd be able to cook up the power. Here's a question, and I think I might know the answer to it, but why would we run water to the greenhouse if we have Mike? And if we did do that, does that just mean it frees up Mike to have more time to do other things, but he'll still manage the harvesting of the crops? That would be my guess. Let me know in the comments if that's the actual situation. Okay, but we won't worry about running water to the greenhouse, at least not right now, because we just don't need to. So here's what we're going to do. Let's build a foundation. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get it right on the ground, am I? Okay, hold on a sec. Let's make sure that's straight. But what we're going to have to do, that's about as close as it lets me get. We could put the water house right there. It'd be blocking the window, though, which kind of sucks. So I'm guessing that right about here-ish is where we want. Now, can I get that all the way down like that and move it over without it snapping? Nope, it wants to snap. Shit. Okay, then plan B would be to maybe put it right about here, and then, yeah, and then do that. Okay. I'd like to push it back a little more, though, too, so... delete you. Delete you. You down like that and push you back a little bit, maybe to there and then to there. Let's try it a little further back, just a little more, just a wee little bit more. Maybe to there. Come on, snap to the bottom one. Come on, snap to the bottom one, not to the top. Snap to the bottom. Come on, dude, you can do it. It wants to snap to the top. Hey, can I get it lowered down first? And then we get it to snap there? You're just going to be a pain in my ass, aren't you? Raise that back up to there. Okay. Snap. No, no. Jim? Piss me off, Jim. Nothing's ever easy. Fuck. How do I get it to go to that one? Maybe if I built that one out first? All right, let's try that. 4 logs and 6 planks. 1, 2, 3. Whoop. Okay, 4 logs, 6 planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now let's try this again. I'm just trying to see if there's any way I can move the mouse cursor. I mean, it'll do that, right? But all right, I think the only way I'm going to be able to make this work is to pull this foundation down and rebuild it again, because... Which, I don't mind doing that so much, but if the house foundation is also... Well, no, it's not attaching to the house foundation. Let me try this one more time. Can I just lower it? Lower it down to there. Come on, man. Please, just attach. God damn it. Okay. Tired of fucking around. What we're going to do is we're going to delete this. Oh, at least it didn't delete the rails. Okay. That's a good thing. Put those there. Go here and here. There we go. There we go. That's what the doctor ordered. Okay. Now let's rebuild this one. And before I commit, though, let's also make sure we can put this one back. Yeah, we can. Okay. Get all these logs done. Okay, that's got all the logs. Now, we don't need this anymore. Whoop. And we'll grab planks. So I think we're going to need 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, something like that. Put that in there and that in there. Oh, shit. I grabbed way more planks than I needed to. Okay. Now, and, you know, now that I look at this, now it's too far back. But you know what? I'm done fucking with it. That's how it's gonna be. And we're gonna like it. Okay. Where's the... So I guess it, excuse me, it connects down below. I have to, oh shit, I have to, oh there we go, okay. I'm gonna push it back to there. Make sure it's straight. Okay. Yeah, I'm not happy with this. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get this right. I'll be right back. But I'm not gonna waste your time, any more of your time, doing this. Okay, so as it turned out, just putting the foundation in, lined up with the porch, put it at a good spot, with the water house itself, you know, going down further. So I think this will work. All right, so now you need another 10 logs. You need another 24 planks, 10 aluminum ingots, and 8 electrical parts. Okay, we're not going to be able to do this right now because I don't have that much aluminum. But let me get the log and plank and electrical part requirements done. Okay, how many aluminum ingots do I have? I have a 0. Absolutely 0 aluminum ingots. Fair enough. Let's put those in there. So you now have 100 sand and 40 iron fragments? Holy shit, really? So how much can I hold in here? See what it does on the next cycle. 3, 2, 1, 0, 42. Okay, so that's a little over 4 stacks. So that's not bad. It's a lot easier than doing it from here, huh? Let's pull all of those out. And I'm just gonna stick that in there for now. I need to actually accumulate these to start making steel alloy too, and probably, if I'm gonna do that, which I am, I probably need to have, I do need to have another storage bin just to hold the iron ore. Nice. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, we can't continue this project until we get more aluminum. It's going to require 10 aluminum ingots in total. So we'll put this on hold and we'll finish it out hopefully in the next episode. But we got started. As far as you're concerned, yeah, you also need aluminum ingots. So we need a total of 14 aluminum ingots. And then 10 planks, 2 copper, 10 nails, easy stuff. I'll take care of that. There's no point in building this yet because we can't do anything with it till the water house is done. So we'll take care of that stuff hopefully in the next episode. Next order of business is to let's try some fishing out. We have not done fishing yet in this game, and I'd like to see how it works and get some stuff too. Oh, and I wanted to build 4 more storage bins for the truck. Let's actually do that right now. So we'll go placeables, storage, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then load these up with planks. Okay, so that gets those done. Let's make sure you're going. And then we'll take these and put them on the back of the truck. Get those lined up. That. No, we're going to have to jump up so it knows we don't want it to go down. Or we do want it to go down. Guess that'll work. Unfortunately, these don't... Oh, these don't snap, so... Okay, get up here. You can't stand on the tailgate on this truck. It's really weird. There. Why is it? Oh, it's not straight. That's why. I'm going to say, why is there a big gap there? It needs to go... Wait a minute. It is lined up with the back of the truck. Oh, maybe these aren't lined up right. Ah, that's it. That is the problem. Okay. So, grab you, and you need to be, well, now you're lined up to the back of the truck. Okay, hold on. Are you guys off? No, I don't think so. Yeah, it is lined up to the back of the truck now, so it wasn't, obviously it wasn't before. Let's check it. Okay, no gap there. No gap there. Now we're good. That's lined up to the back of the truck. Need to jump up here and put you right there. That's lined up to the back of the truck, so just push it back until right about there. No gaps. No gaps. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so this one's going to be a pain in the ass, so I'll tell you what. Let's set that down there. We can stand up on top of it and get this to go right there. Grab you. That's really weird that we can't stand on top of the tailgate. I don't get that, but it is what it is, I guess. We're setting this truck up for massive lutation. Lutation, is that a word? Oh wait, can I still stand on this when it's the ghost? I can, look at that. All right, nice. Okay, it's a beautiful thing. Look at that, man. We're going to be able to get a shite ton of loot. I know I could even go higher with that too, but we'll just go with this for now. We'll probably end up filling all that up too, and maybe then some in that town because there's so much loot in that town. Okay, so we got that done, but fishing, we're supposed to be doing fishing right now, right? Right. So I don't know how it works. We'll figure it out. First thing is, how do we make a fishing pole? So if we go here, we need 3 sticks, 2 plastique, and 5 fragments. Okay, so... And I'm sure we're going to... Oh, this is the... Excuse me, that's the bait. Gotcha, okay. Let's just grab some of that. We need 5 fragments. How many fragments do you have? You have 56. Nice, okay. So let's just grab a thingy of 5 of those and then 2 sticks. We'll grab you and you. You're probably thirsty. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. And... oh, 3 sticks. Not 2 sticks. 3 sticks. Let's drink. There's a stick right here. 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 And boom. Got ourselves a fishing rod. Except for we don't, because we need a spot for it. And we shouldn't... We need to remember to take our pickaxe with us before we leave. How much you guys want to bet I'm going to forget that? I hear a wolf. Okay, try this again. There we go, and there we go. Okay, so now we have a fishing rod in the number 4 slot. Is this a situation where we can just throw it in any body of water and catch a fish? Or do we have to be in specific spots? I mean, I've never noticed fish in the water anyway. I don't see any fish down here. So I'm going to assume that we can pretty much throw it anywhere. And it'll work. Whoop. That's my assumption. So let's just stand right out here. And grab our pole. Left click to cast, right click to reel in, and does it just automatically consume the bait? Let's see. Oh, look at that. Okay. So, did I, wait, what? It looked like I was getting a nibble. How do we set the hook? Do we... oh, okay. We just have to wait for that thingy-madoodle. Look at that. Did we get it? We got it! It's a bluegill! Hell yeah! Alright, this is fun. I love fishing in these games. Let's try it again. Oh, left click to cast. There we go. Another bluegill. Okay. So, the only thing about this is I wish there was a little bit of skill involved. You know, like we had to... some of these kind of games, you know, like there's a little mini game you have to play, right? But it seems to me like it's just a guaranteed catch every single time. Which, I mean, cool, but it'd be more fun, more satisfying if there was a little skill involved. But that's all. It's not bad, though. Okay. So it seems to me like I'm getting bluegill out of this river. Maybe we get different types of fish, like in lakes, and different types of fish in the ocean kind of idea? Like real life, of course? I don't know. Oh, that was a different type of fish. A rainbow trout. Or just trout. Love it. Okay, so let's go. Does it tell me if I don't have bait? Yeah, it won't let me cast without bait. Gotcha. Okay. So now, I'm assuming... oh, you have to drop it and harvest it. Gotcha. Okay. This is all I'm going to do for today on this. So let's put this away. But this will also be a thing where I'll probably mostly be doing that off camera, because if that's all there is to it, you know, I mean, how much of that do you guys want to watch? You know what I'm saying? Might do a little bit more on camera, but not too much more of that. If that's all there is to it, right? Okay, so now I want to try a couple of things. Can I put raw fish on here? I can. Okay, so let's do that for that guy, just to see what happens. Can I put raw fish on here? Well, is it because it's not? Probably not. Okay, so it looks like you can only put raw fish on the drying rack. Or whole unbutchered fish, I should say. That means we need to, whoops, drop you, harvest you. And that gave me one thingy of raw fish, which now I should be able to put on here, right? Yes, okay. For the other fish, what I want to do is I want to turn that into oil. Wait a minute, before we do that though, if we look at our recipes, one of these is a fish thing. We have fish ration, so we need one cooked fish, an onion, a mushroom, and a cooked bacon. What do I have on there? I got a deer. Okay, I don't have any hogs at the moment. And typically I give all my bacon to Mike, but I'm probably going to stop doing that now that we can need it for recipes. So we can do fish ration, tuna, dried tuna, trout, dried trout, bluegill, dry. Okay, so it looks like those are the only 3 or 4 species of fish in the game, based upon what I'm seeing here. Raw fish, cooked fish. Cooked fish has a good amount of protein, which is to be expected. Does it have more than chicken? Oh, wait. Cooked chicken, protein 20, cooked fish, protein 25. Wow. Even more than meat. Same amount as liver. So that's really high protein. Nice. As far as dishes go, meat stew, potato pie, bacon pie. Okay, that's the potato pie mix, which is this. So it doesn't appear like we can use fish. Oh my god, dried fish has 35 protein? Oh, right, but you have to dry the butchered fish, not the whole fish. Oh, no, it says once we dry the bluegill, then we can drop it on the ground and harvest it to get dried fish. 35 protein. Wow, that packs a punch, man. Just out of curiosity, here, let's drop you. Can I also just straight up put this on here? I can. Okay, I'm not... Well, actually, yeah, let's just do that. We'll put that on there. And then, yeah, there's the cooked fish. Now, does this other recipe, the ration thingy, yeah, that requires the cooked fish. But again, we can't make this right now because I don't have any bacon. Well, at least I don't think I do. Let's go see if there's possibly one piece left over in here. Oh, there is. Does that want cooked bacon or raw bacon? I wasn't paying attention to that. Cooked bacon. All right, you know what, Mikey? No more bacon for you. After a few episodes ago, I was bragging about how I give all the bacon to Mikey because he loves it. Well, you know what, Mike? Sorry, bud, but the situation has changed. Yes, it has. You're still going to get plenty of good food. Don't worry. All right, anyway, so now we have cooked bacon. And, well, here. Go back to here. Go to Itemopedia. So we just need one onion and one mushroom. We can do that. I'll still give Mike bacon once in a while. What am I doing? Oh, onion, right. Okay. That's looks like it's about time to go through the thingies. And let's also check the barn's food. By the way, if you guys didn't already know, oh my god, look at all this stuff. I gotta get that other refrigerator going. 312. Yeah, we should probably put some more food in there. Move all of that. all of that. And then let's just grab a whole bunch of potatoes and stick these in here. My critters are producing. I don't know if I had a full, okay, 2,000 is the max. Full chickens or full, I think I was maybe short on one of these in the last episode, but as you can see, we're running at full capacity now, which is amazing. But this stuff doesn't last forever in here, so well, actually, no, it doesn't, but it does last a long time, so that's good to know. Like 8 hours, it looks like, or more. Okay, we need an onion, but I'm also gonna clear out all of this too while we're in here. Okay, let's make our very first fish ration. What am I missing? Cooked fish. Oh, mushroom. Yeah, sorry. I need mushroom. Just one, it looks like. Let's try this again. We are going to make our very first fish ration. There we go. Boom. All right. How does the fish ration compare to the light or small? What is this called? Small ration. Let's put them side by side. So this is 10, just going down thirst, carbs, protein, fat, etc. So this is 10, 50, 50, 50, 50, 10. This is 10, 40, 40, 40, 40, 10. So the small ration is a little bit better. This gives us 10% increase in health, stamina, thirst, and 5% increase in sun resistance. That's 12% increase in the first three and 5% on sun. So small rations are still a little bit better, but these aren't bad. Let's eat it. Beautiful. We just got another, what did we get? Thirst? No, stamina. We're at 104 stamina now. Love it. Okay, so I want to... I still think, now knowing that, I still think we're probably further ahead to focus on small rations. That being said, though, fish is going to be a little easier to obtain because, chickens only come around once in a while, right? Whereas we can go fishing any time. The one question I do have is, what does it take to make fish bait if and when we eventually run out of it, which we will? Where would I find that? Here? Yes. Stick, feather, iron, 5. Oh, wow. 5 iron fragments. That's a little bit expensive, I would say. But now that we have the stone grinder, probably not a big deal. All right, last thing I want to do with the fish is I want to make oil out of this trout. So I guess we just do this, right? Go here. We go here? No, here? Yes. We need 1 raw fish and 1 glass. Do I have any glass? We might have to make some glass, which we can do. Let's grab a thingy of sand. Go over here and... I guess if we're going to do a batch, we might as well load everything up, right? Actually, hold on. Before we do that... Here, there. Let's just grab whatever's in here. And I also want to top off these guys so they stay running. See, like I said, it's non-stop in this game. There is not even a single second where you have nothing to do. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, if you ask me. Alright, let's put all of you over here. And 2 more stone. 1, 2. So you're now up to 92 fragments and 230 sand. So will it only go a whole bin's worth? That is my guess. So I'm not going to fill this back up, and it doesn't look like Mike fills it back up either. What we'll do is we'll let this completely run out, and then we'll see if we can put more in and have it continue, or if it just stops, in which case that will answer my question. If I happen to forget to do that, you guys can let me know in the comments. Okay, grab a couple of coal. Chew up. Okay, so we just need to wait for that glass to finish, and then we'll make some fish oil. And then, like I said, the fish oil is used to make the medical stuff, among other potential things. So if we go to medical, we need it to make the big medical kit and the small medical kit. And those two things specifically. And there may, like I said, there may be other things that we need fish oil for too, but those are the ones that I know off the top of my head. Right, okay. So just waiting for that glass to finish. Whilst we're waiting for that, let's rehydrate. No, not empty, drink. So we're going to need to... Here, let's just empty this one now too, since I wasted the water. And we'll redo these guys. Need another coal. Get you started. I wonder if the trout will give us more oil than a bluegill. You would think so, because of course it's a larger fish. It probably also, I'm guessing, I'm not going to stay here and keep minding these, so let's, whoops, let's put these out. What was I saying? Oh yeah, you would think so, because the trout is a larger fish. Is that what I was saying? I don't remember. I completely lost my train of thought. No surprise there, right? Okay, move all of that. Put you guys right here. And now we have our glass. Let's see how many oil we get from a trout, from one trout. So go here. No, here. Raw fish and one raw fish and glass. Oh, so we have to butcher it, right? That's a big trout. That gave us 2 raw fish. So if we want 2 things of oil, we need another glass, right? I mean, I'm going to need to just make a shit ton of glass. That's also going to have to be an off-camera thing. Put you back. No, like that. Okay. Okay, so we'll get that other glass made up. Now, in the meantime, we have a piece of dried fish there and a dried bluegill. The bluegill goes back into our normal inventory, not our food inventory. But yeah, look at that, 35 protein. That is freaking amazing. Okay, so if we drop you and harvest you, that gives us 1 dried fish. So, I mean, it's 6 and 1/2 does the other. You're going to have to harvest the fish either before you put it on the rack or after. So it kind of doesn't really matter, I guess. All right, let's... I want to save some of this bacon, and we don't have enough iron to finish that. We have we have a little bit of room in here. So here, grab the egg out. Put 3 thingies. Let's put 4 thingies of bacon in there, and then we can put. We'll put the egg there. Grab one of these pieces of dried meat, or I mean raw meat, and we'll put that on there to dry. Let's grab our thingy of water and then put, might as well fill this all the way up. That one there. So if we wanted to, yeah, we can make 2 more. Let's make 2 more fish rations because we have everything we need to do that. So we need to cook those first. And then we'll need 2 more onions and 2 more mushrooms, and then the bacons. But I just went to all that trouble to... Oh man, more of this shit? It just keeps coming. That's not a bad thing. Alright, let's put this dried meat in here for Mikey. And I'm gonna keep this for me because that's a huge protein boost. Impressive. Let's give Mikey some veggie, just so can make sure he's, you know, being nutritious, right? Those, move all of those. We'll give him some starch too. A couple of potatoes. We need to make sure he has a balanced diet because that dude works hard. So he needs his nutrition. Okay. Cooked fish, clean water, and now we're done with you. Grab 2 mushrooms, split one, and make 2 mushrooms, fish. Oh, yeah, and bacon. We need 1 more piece of bacon. There. That should be enough to make 2 more fish rations. Nope, I'm missing something. What is it? Cooked fish, onion, mushroom, cooked bacon. Wait, what? Cooked fish, mushroom, onions. Onions. Yo! Onions. I made some cheesy, oniony scrambled eggs for breakfast this morning. Damn, they were good. My son and daughter-in-law and baby grandson came over for breakfast, so I made breakfast today, which I like to do every once in a while for the fam. It's fun. It's something that Grandpa does, right? Okay, grab that. My grandpa used to make breakfast for us when we were kids, and now I'm carrying on the tradition. Look at that. Okay, we got 2 thingies of fish ration. Let's put them both in here. For now, because, you know, we're going to run into a hell of a lot of food when we loot in the town, so we don't need to really take food with us. Grab this. Put this out. Fragmentals can go in there, and now we have 2 things of glass. And I just spent... I just cooked my raw fish that I was going to use to make oil. Okay, anyway, we'll make oil next time. Oh boy, can't take me anywhere. Can't take me anywhere. No word a lie. Put that there. Put that there. You guys are probably like face palming like, oh gee, are you forgetting something? I sure am. We'll put the glass in here. So those pieces of glass we'll save for fish oil when we make it someday. All right, I think we're ready to go. Let's get another gas cooking up while we're away. I can never keep up with this. You can, from what I understand, you can get more than 1 gas can out of 1 coal, but you gotta really watch it. I mean, in this game, who has time to do that? You know what I'm saying? Here, instead of grabbing those, let's grab whatever we have out of here, and let's top this off with some shale. You guys told me in the comments if I put an extractor in the desert, it will get shale and sandstone. Speaking of sandstone, I have that much. I don't even know what I'm going to use sandstone for, but I have it when the time comes. Okay, let's, no, not you, you. Now, go over here, put you in there, start you up, and we'll make more gas. See, non-stop. Non-stop. You just go, 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 go. One thing, you take 1 step forward, and then there's 3 steps backwards of more stuff you got to do. Again, I'm not complaining about that, by the way. I think that's a good thing about this game. It gives it a lot of, you know, playability and so forth. It's just kind of the nature of it. I don't have enough sand. I do have enough sand. You know what? I'm going to do 1 more batch of bricks before we leave. and then we'll go. Oh, also, before we do that, I want to try something. If we... Here, put this here. Now pick it back up and put it right about here. Do another drying rack right next to it. Okay. Now let's load these up. Will the game let me put a workbench over the top? Just a basic work... Oh, no, it's not going to let me do that. Would it let me put it over the top of just one of these? Placeables, workbench. No, it won't. Okay. Why don't we put this right... Well, do I want to put that right there, though? I don't know if I do or not. We could put it up against here. That shouldn't be a problem for me driving through. I'll upgrade it later. I just wanted to get it put down. You know, so that way when I need to make stuff like brick, for example, I don't have to run all the way back into the house to do that. Okay, and I'll upgrade that later. Yeah, that should all work. I don't think that'll be a problem at all. Whew, non-stop. Okay, I think we're ready to go, guys. To the city to loot. And then to the trader. Now, the other thing I was actually thinking about doing, though, is making a whole bunch of coffee and tea to drop off at the trader, because I have such a surplus of it. So what we could do is do that, hit the trader, and then come back and then go into town. Let's do that. So, I don't want to use up all my cans, though. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take half of these cans in here. And we're going to make... Okay, so how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's 10. So that's 50, right? So we can make 50. So let's do 20 coffee and 30 tea. And we'll put those back in there. And I'm going to do that out here because it's, well, actually no, it's going to probably fall on the ground, but I don't want to lose it in the grass. So let's go here and we'll do split one, make all. Oh, they all fit? Yeah, they did. Okay. Where's that wolf at? He's right there. I don't particularly need the wolf, but I don't want him attacking me either, so... He'll probably keep his distance. So move all of those to there. That's a lot of money right there, man. There's a decent amount of money. Okay, craft, split one, craft all. Move all. So that... Did that use up all the cans? Yes, it did. Okay. I think that's a good exchange, because, again, we need these cans for other things as well. And we're going to loot a whole bunch more coffee and tea. Can you make cans? I didn't even look at that. Is it possible to make your own cans, like out of iron? Probably not. Let's look. Can. Craft on the workbench. Use... Oh, we can from an aluminum ingot. That's kind of expensive, though. It's good to know that we can make them, though. So, yeah, for the sake of saving cans... Well, you know what? Let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's save, say, 6 stacks of cans. And we'll turn the rest of these into more coffee and tea. So let's do another coffee and 2 more tea. Nope. Crafting thingy. Split 1. Split 1. Craft all. Split 1. Craft all. And that leaves us with 4 more tea or coffee, which we'll put in there. Move all. Move all. Okay, yeah, there's a decent amount of money sitting here. Because each one of these is worth $3. So that's worth 15 bucks. Right? Yeah. So that's 15, and then we have 10, so that's 150. We have around 200 gold or coin or whatever you want to say sitting in there, which is really nice. Really nice indeed. Okay. I'm going to sleep before we take off. So we're fully rested. All right, we are fully rested. Let's hydrate. And, oh, look at that. Right before we're ready to leave, we get a frickin' attack. Of course we do. That's okay. Let's empty that and then replenish this. While we're waiting for that to replenish, we'll deal with the attack. How many arrows do I have? I got 36. Okay, we're doing pretty good on arrows. Okay, let's get this attack taken care of. Oh, that was a big one. Okay, let's make sure Mikey's on repair. I think he is. Yeah, repair stuff. In fact, he's already on it. That guy is just on the ball. And we'll loot you guys. There we go. All right. I saw 1 oil shell. Actually, we had 3. And we got the repair kit. Stick you in there. And a feather and some electrical parts. Did I put electrical parts in you? I did, yeah. Stick those in there, stick those in there. I hear a chicken. Clean water. Let's kill that chicken because it'll give us chicken meat. We're making small rations. Where's it at? Look at that shot. That's a beautiful thing. I'm going to cook this up straight away. Okay, so we need melon, a mushroom, and an egg. So we need 2. Nope. No, eat that. Do I have any eggs in here? I do. I have 1 egg. Actually, you know what? Leave that in there. Take the one out of the barn. We're gonna run out of room, so take 2 eggs out of there. Let's drink ourselves some milk, and we need 2 melons. What? Why? What's going on with the melons? That thing should be full. I haven't used melons in a long time. That's sus. I don't get it. 2 chickens. And is that everything we need? Small ration. Yes. Let's take a fish ration. And we'll save the 2 small rations, so it gives us a full stack of 5 of those. And in a little while, if I think about it, I'll take one of these dried fish and then I'll get our protein topped off. Ladies and gents, I think we're finally ready to go. If I don't get sidetracked on something else. So the plan is to go loot the big city. But we are going to stop off at the trader first and sell all of our coffee and tea to get the money and also to say, clear up the space. Oh, come on, for Pete's sake. There we go. I am going to build a permanent road through this forest at some point. I probably could even just do that right now with wood foundations. Because, yeah, it's just a little bit of a pain in the ass to get through, with the truck. Anyway, let's go hit the trader first. Kill him. Kill this guy. I don't know where the third one is. Let's be ready for him if he pops out of somewhere. I don't think this town has oh, it has reset. Oh my god. Okay. Well, here, we'll loot that anyway. I'm not going to loot this town again. I mean, I will at some point, but not right now is what I mean. Okay, can we grab all of those? Just about. Nothing's following us. Alright, we might as well loot the trader's stuff too and just sell it all back to her. Searched. Oh, we don't have room for that. Okay, we'll grab that in a minute. Alright, let's go to sell. I'm just going to sell all of this because we are in sell mode and on the road. Move all. Move all. That's 205 coin right there. And then let's grab both of you. Move all. Another 30 coin. And then we'll grab that liver. Can I sell that? I can for 30 cents, but I think I want to keep that because liver is pretty valuable. So we'll just put the liver in there and hopefully it won't go bad. Let's go ahead and eat one of these. Gets our protein topped all the way off. Love it. So how much coin do we have now? 475. We're working our way up to 750 to get the gas generator. That's what I'm gunning for right here. I don't know, either that or maybe we just keep saving. I don't know. Let's just see how much money we make. Here's the deal, okay? If we make a metric shit ton of money from this city loot session to the point where we're getting close to this, I might hold out and go all the way to the watermill. But if we're not anywhere near close enough to it, then the gas generator is the next thing on the list. I'm not planning on running the gas generator 24/7. The idea will be we'll only run it to, boost the power, recharge the battery. There's the other bad guy. No, there's a couple bad guys over there. On an as-needed basis. At least that's the plan at the moment. I think once we get the watermill, then we're going to have we don't have to worry about it anymore. Assuming we don't go over the max capacity, of course, which we could also address with more batteries too. All right, ladies and gents, it is time, finally, to go loot the big city. I'll see you there.